Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. Shout out to Dr. BOA, man. I'm just going to go straight from his clips that he put. And he gave a good commentary on this video that I'm getting ready to use. Fair use, man. Dr. BOA, you know, he ain't going to try to copyright me or nothing like that. You know, he's one of my, he's one of the, I don't listen to as many content creators as I used to, but Dr. BOA is one of the ones that I still listen to because what he says is so on point, man, with the scripture and with all of these things that we see and encounter as men in dating. Now, y'all already know what time it is when y'all usually, a lot of time when you see the little smoky, dark background, you know somebody finna get, you know I'm finna go in on somebody. And y'all know I've been going in on Tony Gaskins. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Like, I don't hold nothing against any religious person, man. But like, one thing that's starting to frustrate me is the lack of understanding. Like, it's like a lot of Christian preachers and a lot of Christians, not all, but a lot, always talking, but it's like they misleading men. And so I'm gonna get to this destination and I'm gonna park and we're gonna play some clips originally edited by Dr. BOA. Shout out to him again. You know, this is why when we listen to these guys talk about women, you can't tell me, man, because I had a stay-at-home wife for over 20-some years. We're not divorced. She still stays at home, man. You can't tell me how that thing go, man. You can't tell me about, listen, anybody can talk when you got a bunch of people giving you money. But what about all the stay-at-home dads that don't get YouTube support, that ain't wrote no book, that don't have no congregation in no church passing around an offering plate 5 or 6 times? What about all them? While y'all start talking, y'all need to be considerate of all the different groups that might hear what you got to say. See, this is what people don't understand about preaching. When you preach, you can't think that you only preaching to one person. You got to think that you preaching to everybody. So when you got to be able to clarify the things that you say, and you got to be, you know, you can't just say what you want to say. You know, you shouldn't elaborate on a subject until you thoroughly understand that matter. See, it's a reason why the church is practically 80% women, and it's not because men have such a problem with God. If you look at my demographics, I got like 87%. It goes between 85 and 95% male viewership. And the reason why men watch me, because I don't try to strip away their masculinity. I don't try to like I'm trying to pluck their balls off, de-policing and all this other stuff that these guys is doing on these little podcasts. And it's funny because Tony Gaskins tried to take some shots at Tupac when wasn't that your niece that posted a picture with you with all them fake gold teeth? Who was you trying to be like? While you tried to talk about who Tupac was trying to be like, who was you trying to be like on that picture, man? Because those wasn't even your teeth, were they? This is what I'm talking about, man. I'll leave Tony Gaskins alone when he start preaching the truth. Stop all that emasculating men. You trying to emasculate men. So what we gonna do? I done parked. I'm not gonna be before you long. I'm gonna play Dr. BOA. If you want to watch the video, sugar daddy husband chastises young man for having a wife who actually loves him. Okay. I'm going to play it in the background. We're going to start with this dude who's trying to look cool. Because you know that's what they do. They try to dress fly, nice glasses, clothes, to make you think that they in touch with you, that they in tune with you. But they not, man. They not, man. Women are not supposed to be telling no man nothing. I'm not trying to hear it. And I could tell. Okay, listen. Hold on. I could tell that this guy is a member of a church. Because I've been around so many. You got to realize I've been a member of 3 churches. I guarantee you this guy frequents a church. I know how they talk, man. I know how they act. Listen to this dude. Wait, hold on. Let me turn this down. Turn my heat down so you can hear him. Wait, hold on.
Listen, remove your ego, remove your pride. You want to become a man? The only thing that can qualify you as a man is a woman.
This dude right here. I think we coming to the end of the year. I'm gonna have to go back on some of these takes and have the dumbest takes of the year. This has got to be number one. This has got to be number one. And hey, listen, man, if somebody come tell you, because you know, they tried to come for me when I went out to Tony Gaskins. Man, you could get that work saying that dumb stuff, man. Do you realize that you hurting men with this dumb talk, man? Wait, hold on. I got to play it again. I got to go back to this, man. I got to go back to this. He says that the only way you qualify as a man is a woman. So let me get this straight. So I didn't get married until I was 23. And you're saying, by your own words, you're saying that I wasn't a man until I got married. Dude, you dumb as hell, dude. I'm so tired of you goofy ninjas, man. But I'm going to let y'all hear it again.
Tell your best friend she's your woman. Baby, what are some things I need to work on? And be humble enough to listen.
Hold on.
Ego, remove your pride. You want to become a man?
Oh, my goodness. Did he say that you should go to her and say, what are some things I need to work on? The only way you should do that is if she come to you first. If she come to you and she asks you, baby, what are some things I need to work on? And then she goes and works on them for a couple months, then I can see that. But what this dude is talking, again, I can't tell you guys enough. If a woman is a unicorn, she's not a unicorn because of you. She's a unicorn because she wants to be. What is this dude's name? Y'all dudes need to get a job, man. Y'all need to stop trying to. You not TD Jakes. You not gonna be Farrakhan. You ain't gonna be Steve Harvey. You ain't gonna be none of these dudes.
Like we know everything, and that's why we're stuck in the predicaments that we're stuck in. Tell your best friend she's your woman. Baby, what are some things I need to work on? And be humble enough to listen. Remove your ego, remove your pride. You want to become a man? The only thing that can qualify you as a man is a woman. The only...
So, let's play scenarios. So, if a man is surrounded by 304s, let's say the average body count in a man's city is 20. Let's say 10,000 women that he sees all have a 20 body count or more. Let's say some of them done did meth, done smoked crack. Let's say some of them had 2 or 3 A's. Y'all know the A word. Wasn't listening to their own parents. Ran away from home. Let's say a guy, this is the women that's surrounding him. According to him, you're not a man unless a woman qualifies you that. So, let's just keep listening, man. Some of y'all just need to stop talking. I don't care about your little glasses. You got your little new hat on, new vest. You done went shopping, so now you want to get on camera. Get the hell out of here. Man, dude.
Want to become a man? The only thing that can qualify you as a man is a woman. The only thing that can qualify
That's got to be the dumbest take I done heard
is
this
a
year.
woman, not another man. So all these men that claim to be leaders run around with other men. There's no women. They're not qualified. They're not qualified. And I'm not talking about.
There's a statistic that says men who frequent the company of women have far less testosterone. You can look it up. I'm not trying to think of where the source came from, but you could do a Google search and I'm sure it'll come right up. It's going to be at the top. They say men that's frequently around women have lower testosterone levels than men that are around other men. Just keep listening to Goofy. Oh, tired of these niggas, man.
That's about a happy woman.
Oh, here we go.
A woman can't fake a glow.
Let me. So this guy here is better than the rest of us. This guy here, what's so special about him? Okay, so he got a 20-inch wing ding, hitting the bottom for 2 hours. He's wait, hold on, let me this ain't gonna take me long. You know what? I'm tired of dude. Let's go to the next. Let's go to Tony Gaskins.
What was your mother like?
Wait, hold on.
She was beautiful.
It enhanced with the word.
Wait.
If you're a man that doesn't have peace in your life, the worst possible thing you can do.
Okay, listen to this.
We're gonna listen to Tony Gaskins talk about how marriage makes you a man. Another first one, the woman makes you a man. Now marriage makes you a man.
Out here. And you talking about, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you. Because I understand that it is hard out here. But we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means. That's it, I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard, and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve. We have to go hard. Now, give me one. But right now, you have to come from a rich. How did I get here?
Yeah.
But how did I give you? And I'll give you the steps. This is, if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride.
Y'all notice how both of them try to bring up ego? That's deception. Like they both, so they want you to put down your ego so you'll be more apt to listen to them instead of listening to your own truth, listening to your heart. Because what if you're right and they're wrong? So if you put down your ego, then your ego could be what's telling you the truth. But they know when they deceive, they say put down your ego so you'll listen to them. Because their audience is women. Everybody know these church dudes, man. They bread is money. Or are they bred as women?
If you put down your ego, if you put down your pride, brother, am I saying anything wrong? I'm saying men should be men.
But you saying we not men. You saying we not men.
Brother, any man that makes an excuse can't be a man.
Why is he cutting them off?
A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me. Hold on. My woman.
See, here we go again. They believe that when a woman disrespects a man, it's always because of him. It's not, man. When a woman chooses to disrespect a man, it's rarely because of him. And we see that with all these women that love these pookies. Why do they love these pookies? It's not because of anything they doing. It's because they just love them pookies. They choose to love them.
You think she respects you?
See?
Has she ever raised her voice at you?
No.
Does she cook for you every night?
Of course.
So she respects you, cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day. That sounds like slavery.
No, it's not.
Brother, you got her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the
He was
trenches
putting
together.
him in his place.
Together?
That's what we in.
Brother,
Yeah,
do you know
that's how it's
anything
supposed
about
to be.
emotional abuse?
I'm telling y'all, watch out for these Christian guys, man. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying this about everybody. I'm talking about a select few. Y'all already know what I'm talking about, man, because some of y'all done left these churches because of guys like Tony Gaskins. Trying to show off in front of your wife and act like him and his wife got the perfect relationship. I already been through that, man. And I remember, I think it was like the second church, once I left the street life, the second church I became a member at, right? That's what they was doing in there. They was trying to portray their marriage as being perfect, trying to show off in front of other dudes' wives and stuff. I'm looking at these dudes like, man, if you don't think I'll bust you up in here, y'all gonna think the devil done got hold of me. I'm telling you, man, you gotta watch out for these type of guys, man. It's not their job to think for you, man. You gonna stand before God for yourself.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
He tried to accuse him of emotional abuse.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay.
Man, these dudes
if I had a
is
conversation
annoying,
with
man.
your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right, you work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be...
Listen, man, I've been married longer than Tony Gaskins, man. When I tell you how hard it is to have you literally have to go to medical school or some stuff for your woman to, in today's world, to comfortably stay at home. You literally need to make like $50 an hour or more. And it does matter where you live too, what city you live in. If y'all go back to my money video, I broke all of that down earlier. See, Tony Gaskins is one of them ninjas that just talk too much. He talks so much. You ever notice how when a person talk a lot, they start lying? That's him. Again, unicorns are unicorns because they want to be.
going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep
It's going to be more than hard.
I tell you this, a man that's been in your position, a man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience.
These dudes going to keep on. They going to say that to the right dude and they going to get punched on. I'm telling you. They gonna say to one of these guys, you not a man. Like, what? You ain't no man. That they better, I mean, you can't, that's not something you should say to anyone. Because they gonna say that to the wrong dude. And it's gonna go viral. Tony Gaskins or whoever that dude is, and that's what White Sox not gonna get dropped. And the Most High ain't gonna rescue you. He gonna look at you hit the ground. Better stop testing these dudes, man.
Most males will die, never experience.
He say male, so he's a man, but everybody else is a male. If Tupac was still alive, Tupac would have found him and fought him for what he said. That's how he was. And he talking like Tupac was fake. Man, Drew Down, all of them dudes was around Tupac more than he was. And they said everything Tupac, that's how Tupac really was. But it take the Christian guy to always want to elevate himself and put everybody else down. Just like all them people that listen to him was coming in my comments with all that disrespect, and you already know they wouldn't. Like, you not coming by yourself. You not coming by yourself and disrespecting me like that. You just not. You better have weapons in every, you better have a weapon in every hand, under your arms, in every pocket. You listen, man. How disrespectful they was getting towards me. And those women too. Man, don't you know I got cousins. I got a sister that if I wanted to get on some dirt, I could, hey, take care of that for me. Or, sure, I'd throw them a little money. If I wanted to do that. See, this is why it just don't make sense to be that disrespectful. Because if you don't want the repercussions of disrespect, then what should you do? Respect, right? Enough of these clowns, man. Don't no woman determine whether or not you know man? What kind of stuff is that? So she's God now? So we should pray to her then. We should pray to these women instead of praying to God. I'm telling y'all, be careful with these little panda bears. And y'all already know, I showed y'all that a panderer in most cases is a whoremonger. Because if you pander for women that are whores, then you're a whoremonger. See, you got to pinpoint, which they don't do. They just try to get us to collectively elevate them over ourselves, collectively depend on them to show us whether or not we men. These dudes whoremongers, man. They whoremongers, man. I showed y'all the definition. I got a couple videos about this. I gotta get back to work, man. I ain't like them, man. I don't got no offering plate going around right now. I ain't lying in books catering to women who don't want to be submissive. They don't want to fulfill their role that they were created to fulfill. I don't got books that cater to these people. So